We have had a project about Neil Armstrong, and yeah.
Yeah, we have made a documentary, and it's not too good, but I hope it can keep up with your projects.
Yeah, and let's watch it.
And welcome to our new show about Neil Armstrong. As we all know, he was the first man to walk the moon.
Yes, Ted. Neil Armstrong, he was born on 5th of August 1930 on his grandparents' farm in Oglesby Country, Ohio.
He was the oldest of 3 children of Stephen and Viola Angel Armstrong.
And his family, they moved several times before they finally settled in Wapakoneta, Ohio, when Neil was 13.
Yeah, and when he was 6 years old, he fell in love with airplanes when he took his first ride in the Thin Goose.
Yeah, and he worked at numbers of jobs around town, and at the airport, the nearest, he started taking flying lessons at the age of 15.
On his 16th birthday, he issued a pilot license, and he hadn't even took his driver's license yet.
Mm-hmm. And always fascinated by planes and flying, Armstrong, he built a small wind tunnel at the basement of his house, so he could start taking experiments on his planes he built.
As a research pilot for the Lewis Laboratory in Cleveland, and later transferred to NASA high-speed flight station at Edwards AFB, California.
As a test pilot, Neil Armstrong made 7 flights in the X-15 aircraft. And in 1962, Armstrong was transferred to astronaut status.
He served as a command pilot on the Gemini 8 mission, launched March 16, 1966.
And along with David Scott, they performed the first successful docking of 2 vehicles in space by mating his Gemini 8 with an uninhabited astronaut rocket.
But what really made Neil Armstrong famous was he was the first man on the moon.
And now we are going to see the news around this big happening. Good evening, ladies, and welcome to the news on the 16th of July 1969. Today, it is a big happening going on in America. NASA is going to send 3 astronauts to the moon. And right now, the 3 astronauts, it's Neil Armstrong, Edwin Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, are sitting in the spaceship Apollo 11, ready to take off. Oh. Andy, how is the mood at the station?
Singing and happiness is filling this place right now. But wait, I think something is happening. Oh
10,
yeah, they have started
9,
the countdown.
8, 7,
This is shaking the ground.
6,
How great
5,
is this? It's
3,
gonna blow! It's gonna
2,
blow!
1.
And there it goes! USA! You have done it again! Now our 3 heroes are on their way to the moon. I hope this goes well. USA!
And welcome to the news on the 21st of July 1969. Apollo 11 is landing on the moon. Our man Andy is on NASA. And how is everything going on NASA right now?
And it's huge at this point. It's all quiet. Neil is at the speaker. He's talking right now. The ship has landed on the moon. Neil and Aldrin are on their way out. I repeat, they are on the moon, on their way out. Neil is stepping on the moon. Let's take a look at the moon cameras and see what's going on.
A small step for man, but a giant leap for mankind.
is actually walking on the moon. Americans have gone to the moon, and I think I'm gonna cry.
This is fantastic. We are actually the first nation on Earth to send somebody to the moon. I hope the landing goes well. Again, Apollo 11 is landed on the Atlantic Sea, and the moon trip was a success. Thanks tonight. Good night, America.
So this was our project.
Yeah, and we hope it was as fun to watch as it was to make it. Bye. A town at the nearby airport so he could start taking flying lessons. Also worked, had jump lessons. Lessons.
Jag filmar något.
Start taking flying lessons. And he also han är av.
Tycker på det?
Ja.
Vill.
He worked at numbers of jobs around town and at the nearby station so he could start taking flying lessons at the age of 15.
A small step for a man, but a giant step for mankind. A small step, a small step, a small step for a man, but a giant leap for...
August 1913. 13? Oh my.
Hello. High speed flew.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the news on 16th of July 1969. Today it is a big happening in America. And NASA... Oh shit!
Cheering, applauding, singing, and happiness is filling this room right now. But no, I glömt oss. But wait, I think something is happening now. Yes, they have started the countdown.